Hello there. Thank you for joining me once again on the program. I'm Gloria Umezuke. The Nigeria Communications Commission says there are about 97 million internet users and over 145 million active mobile phone users as at 2015. Well, this is an indication of the potential of information technology in Nigeria. However, Nigeria is yet to make her voice count in the areas of innovation in this sector. The interview I have this week is with the National Information Technology Development Agency, who talks more about this sector. But up ahead. Experts in information and communications technology are advocating an investment-friendly environment for the sector to thrive. Take a listen. Digital economy is driving innovations and growth around the world. While this is driving the gross domestic product and job growth in most countries, the challenge of regulating the sector provides a new challenge. These are information technology experts, and they have come together to discuss government policies and regulations that affect the growth digital economy in Nigeria.
In terms of policies that drive the digital economy forward, in terms of things that are hampering it, in terms of how it also affects not just large-scale businesses but small-scale businesses, because most of the time they're often ignored whenever we have these discussions around policies. Government makes policies for the large people, and then the small people get affected by it. So it's just trying to see how we can then ensure that everyone, that it's a collective and a cohesive output that comes out of this conversation and this discussion.
According to the Nigeria Communications Commission, there are about 97 million internet users in Nigeria as at 2015 and over 145 million active mobile phone users. This provides a huge potential for investments in the nation's information and communications technology sector. But investors are worried about the regulations in the sector.
The process of regulation typically involves very sophisticated government lawmakers speaking to very large companies, to user lobbyist groups, and oftentimes to academics to set regulation. Entrepreneurs and the investors that back them are not normally in the conversation. And what our biggest single recommendation is that Nigeria ensures that its tech entrepreneurs and its tech investors get invited to participate in the regulatory process.
The digital economy is one of the places and the spaces where Nigeria can really leapfrog, can make a difference in terms of diversifying its economy. Unfortunately, though, we have a lot of first level, second level, and third level legislation and a regulatory environment that is not cohesive, that does not have enough visibility. There's not enough connection, even within government itself, across its various agencies. And what we see increasingly is in trying to do business, and one of the basis examples that we give is with the shift in the forex management, our ability to even be able to pay local developers, startups, is highly hindered, and that's something that needs to be addressed. And this is not something that's just applicable to Google, but it's happening to a range of institutions.
However, the government is committed to providing an enabling environment to improve the process of doing business in Nigeria.
One important thing to look at is the ease of doing business, and the government has been very emphatic about the importance of ease of doing business. The Minister of Trade and Investment in particular has been speaking on this, and that's one of the major items he intends to improve in our ease of doing business index in the international space. So that's very key for us. When it comes to regulations, specific regulations for internet business and digital business, we have NCC, they have a few policies. We have NITDA, they have a few policies. Generally, the Ministry of Communications is driving this, and the current Minister of Communications is very keen, and there are a lot of policies, a lot of regulations that have been drafted to ensure that the investment climate for digital economy is acceptable.
Indeed, Nigeria has one of the largest and fastest growing ICT markets in Africa. The sector attracts considerable foreign investment, and given the right environment, government believes the sector can contribute meaningfully to the growth of the economy.